Fuck going on, man? It's your boy FlavorPack, and in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys a Provocator Hybrid Build. Now, I know you're probably wondering, like, the Provocator, what the fuck is that? But it is an exotic chess piece. Now, the way how this exotic chess piece works is basically if an enemy that you're fighting is within 20 meters, you take 20% less damage. So to speak, basically you're getting a debuff every time you're fighting somebody. So the reason why I decided to put this together, which if you know me, I have a whole bunch of variants of hybrid builds, but this one in particular, I decided to put this one together because of the new prototype gear that is in the game now. Now I have been farming, so to speak, right now I'm not 100% complete on my builds. So this is, again, kind of like the last build video, is something that I will be prototyping here in the future, but as it stands right now, I'm just kind of, putting the pieces together, seeing what works, what doesn't, in the labbing, cooking, seeing, what I'm saying, what we can put together. But as you can see right here, or as you can see in the last clip, a lot of people are starting to run core strength hybrid builds. Now, again, I'm not knocking it, but here's the thing. A lot of people are trying to start with the gameplay style of hybrid builds, and it's like a lot of you guys were never, like, a lot of you guys clowned this playstyle. A lot of you guys did not think that this was something that would ever be valuable in the game. But at the whole time, like, it's been valuable. It's just the fact that the whole community has been stuck in his ways for so long, and it's kind of like, you have the few people that actually want to use something different and, actually, challenge themselves to get a kill instead of, making it easy. Because as you can see in this fight right here, it's not like I can just run up and just one clip this kid. He's doing an extreme amount of damage, so I got to be extremely careful when I pick my shots. But as you can see, I still outplay him and kill him. So it's like, it's almost insulting again when I create these hybrid builds and people decide they want to step to me like, oh man, I'm gonna use a hybrid build, and it doesn't play out for you and it doesn't work for you. And it's like, it's, insulting, because it's like, again, I've put in a lot of time to figure these builds out. So all I've been trying to do recently is just spread information on how to properly use these builds, because I know a lot of people, again, don't like the style of play simply because of the fact that they feel like, what, since you get an extra chance to get a kill, you're trash. I don't know. I've never really understood the logic. It's in the game. It's like, why not use it? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like now the fact that core strength is in the game, the meta players are getting what they want. You're getting tank, you know what I'm saying? You're getting 2 million plus armor easily, right? And you can have 3 yellows on the build with Ninja Bite. On top of that, you know what I'm saying, you can pretty much match whatever you want with the other 2 pieces. For me, I use hybrid builds, so obviously, like I said in the last video, 2-piece Bellstone for me right now is kind of like the best combination, along with core strength, with the chest piece at least, simply because of the fact that you're getting all that armor, you're getting all that repair skills, and you get all that incoming repairs all in one. The guy that you saw me fighting earlier, yes, he had RNK, and yes, he had a 2-piece 511. So essentially, he's getting the same amount of incoming repairs, but the difference is just, I mean, again, he gets outplayed, and he got one clip. If you go back and you rewatch the clip, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not breaking it down, but if you really sit back and watch what happened in that fight, he got one clip. I shot, I reloaded, he healed back up. So, you know what I'm saying, if we're going to just take it from base level, all full armor, he got one clip because I shot, he started to shoot back, I stopped shooting, kind of like how you see it in this fight right here. I'm just baiting this guy to shoot, and I mean, that's pretty much been the 1v1 mechanic, or just a fighting mechanic in this game for the longest time. But with hybrids, I said this in a few videos ago, it's about who does the right amount of like the most amount of damage at the right time. Not the right amount of damage, but who does the most amount of damage at the right time. As you can see right here, I'm fighting this guy, same thing, core strength, you know what I'm saying, 2-piece RNK, not bad, I'm not knocking it. But you know what I'm saying, it kind of, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of just funny to me now that, you know what I'm saying, people are shifting in the direction of hybrids. But at the same time, I do like this because again, I'm not running against the same build that I've been fighting against for the past 5 6 years. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, again, when it comes to the 1v1s and stuff like that, again, I don't 1v1 because I'm supposed to be sitting here fighting these guys 1v1v1, like one at a time, instead of them all just jumping me at the same time. But you see this guy right here in the background is trying to break my hive. And you know what I'm saying? Again, I understand again how the game is supposed to be played. It's a team-based game. But if I'm solo, whatever the case may be, and then I don't even have to say anything, but you guys are deciding to fight me one on one, but then you know you're trying to help your homie out by breaking my skills and stuff like that. It defeats the whole purpose of it. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, that's why I never really try to engage it. I'd rather y'all just jump me and just, you know what I'm saying, I fight everybody rather than you just sit here and try to do some sneaky shit in the background. You know what I'm saying? But for me, again, it is refreshing because you're seeing more players starting to shift in the direction of hybrid builds, and it's like now they're really starting to see like, again, what I've been put together in a different form, different builds, not necessarily with this gear set, but since this gear set again is in the game, it is giving the meta players all the tankiness that they're so accustomed to having. 2 million armor. Now you're getting 5 to 6 skill tiers. And then on top of that, if you put it together well, you know what I'm saying, you got repair skills and again, incoming repairs. So now you're able to sit there and really just phase tank a whole team. This right here is a 1v3 pending. Now, again, in situations like this, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really ever panic because at the end of the day, I know what I have to do. It's just a matter if I execute it or not. You know what I'm saying? So like, for me, every fight you have to understand with a hybrid build, you just got to know when to pick your shots. So again, with the build that I've put together and not being able to take that extra 20% damage while I'm up close, it changes the whole dynamic of everything because of the fact that when I'm in a fight, 9 times out of 10, if I'm getting jumped, these people are trying to get up close. They're trying to, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to phone me. They're trying to do all this extra shit to make sure they ensure themselves that they get the kill. But for me, I put myself in position to not take that extra damage. The extra 20% when you're getting jumped, hey man, that goes a long way. So it allows you to just stand there, and on top of that, having strong heals, you're gonna boost right back up when it comes to taking the incoming damage that you're taking on top of the incoming heals that you're receiving. You know, they kind of balance themselves out, but at the same time, the heals are stronger. So, on top of everything else, that's why, again, this is going to be one of the builds that I prototype because, again, once you see what I do with the build, it will all make sense. Right now, I kind of can't explain it because, again, I can't put it in front of you, so you don't really can't really see the particulars and what I'm trying to break down. But just know, if you haven't already, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you guys tap in. Make sure you guys stay tuned because I will be uploading official prototype builds. Again, if you do not know already, you cannot prototype exotics, but you can prototype anything else, named items or gold items. So just keep that in mind. But again, this is a build that I definitely will be doing the same thing with, but the chest piece itself, I cannot prototype it because it is an exotic. But you see it right here, man. I'm in a 2v1, I'm comfortable, I'm picking my shots, and it's just like every time I ADS, bro, I'm melting and I'm doing an extreme amount of damage. I know people are, again, are paying attention to the fact now that having all that damage and being able to really just stand there and just ADS, and you're at full armor. You know what I'm saying? Right when you think that you're in trouble, it's like, you know what I'm saying, your armor just shoots right back up, and really nobody can do anything about it. You know, you got insta kits now. When the game first came out, if you were trying to use a hybrid build, you didn't have an insta kit. You had to run and go pop a kit. So, you know, the fact that you have that insta kit, you know, me, I feel like the insta kit, I don't necessarily say I would use it when I panic, but at the same time, I put myself in positions to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, if I use that insta kit, I'm trying to go right back to full armor so I can engage right back into the fight. But guys, I need you guys to, for my hybrid guys that are trying to, you know what I'm saying, shift into the lane, the ones that are already been here, it doesn't really matter. I need you guys to understand that this prototype gear that is coming out, do not let anybody shift you away from it. You need to start prototyping your gear. If you're not expertise 30, you need to hit expertise 30, and you need to prototype your gear. If you're not prototyping your gear, I do not know what you're doing, because the devs are going to make it to where you can use prototype gear in the DZ. And when that happens, I promise you, it's going to make a difference. And if you think that it's not going to make a difference, that's where you're holding yourself back, and you're sadly mistaken. So if I were you guys, I would get on the ball. I'm already expertise 30. I said that in my last video that, you know what I'm saying, I would be, you know, trying to hit it as soon as possible with the event that is out. The event is going to end Tuesday, so by the time I upload this video, because I'm recording this, yeah, so by the time you guys see this video, the event will be over with. But if you haven't taken advantage of the event, I'm sorry. Tried to warn you guys in the last video, so hey, just know that the grind is a little bit longer, but at the same time, if you really want to achieve what you want, you know, and not even what you want, but yes, what you want, but what you see here on screen, what you see me doing when it comes to these fights and stuff like that, you got to hit expertise 30, and you got to prototype your gear. But just know, in the future videos, I will be bringing you guys more build videos that are prototype, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.